Okay, see you later. Sorry about that. Hey everyone, I'm sure you just heard, but Steven was right outside the door, just ready to start meowing and meowing and meowing and meowing and meowing for his lunch. But thankfully, we've got that taken care of. Hello, welcome to a watch along. Been a while since we did one. The last one that we did was for the return of the Premier League between Manchester City and Arsenal. This is just the classic, the original watch along. Or competition for watch alongs on Rabona TV. I am not the original person to do a watch along. But yes, feels good to be watching the Champions League with you guys. Feels good to have an entire month, well, not an entire month, but a good 2 to 3 weeks of Champions League and Europa League football to watch together. I'm basically going to be treating this like it's the World Cup or something, so we'll have a lot of coverage, so don't worry about that. Today, Napoli versus Barcelona, 1-1 in the first leg. Barcelona is without Busquets and Vidal. Vidal has been a favorite of Setien's, so we'll see how that pans out. Let's take a quick look at the lineups. Also, a what up to Norvel Campbell and Pranav and Sikin and Andre and Jack and Kurdan and 20 subs with no vids. Attaboy, keep it going. Isai, hello man. Lil Car Wash, Shadow King. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining me. And of course, everyone, please drop an M in the chat for Miguel, the moderator. Double M. Let's drop double M's, actually. 2 M's. And looking at Barcelona's lineup, we have Griezmann, Suarez, Messi. No surprises there. Frankie de Jong, Ivan Rakitic, and Sergi Roberto make up the midfield. And their back line will be Jordi Alba, Langlais, Gerard Piqué, and Nelson Semedo. And of course, who else but Marc-Andre Ter Stegen in goal. And for Napoli, Dries Mertens, Callejon, and Insigne will be up top. Diego Dem, Fabian Ruiz, and Peter Zielinski in the midfield. Giovanni Di Lorenzo at right back. Konstantinos Manolas and Koulibaly, your 2 center backs. And Mario Rui as a left back with David Ospina in goal. I'm looking forward to this. I didn't get to see the games while they were live yesterday, so I am very much looking forward to watching some football live here. Very, very strange, though, seeing all these Champions League stadiums completely empty. That's not what you want out of the Champions League. What is going on with my chat? Here we go. How are you, Sayan Sarkar? Fraudification Squad. Oops, wrong channel. Yeah. Hey, what's your opinion on Pirlo as the new Nueve manager, Juve manager? It seems like quite the risk. I mean, you gotta take a risk to get a reward once in a while. But I mean, it was clear that Sarri was not the guy for Juventus. They don't have the right squad makeup to play his kind of football. Maybe he shouldn't have even been hired in the first place. When you have a team like that, they could use someone more pragmatic, as I was saying on Twitter. But to then replace him with Andrea Pirlo, very inexperienced, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It could work out. Champions League anthem is playing. You love to hear it. Sagar. And of course, anyone who is confused about this is simply a watch-along. If you aren't familiar with watch-alongs, basically you can follow the game live in your own window or on your phone or whatever, and then you join this live chat just to interact with everyone else, interact with me, give me your thoughts, get the banter going, roast my setup, whatever. That's on you. Hope everyone is having a good day, says Kartik, and I'll second that. Thank you for joining. What are your predictions? I think that Barcelona will still make it through, but I am a little conflicted because I think that Napoli could be a formidable opponent for them. Could frustrate the hell out of them. So, I mean, Napoli is... If there's one thing that Gattuso gets right with this Napoli team, it's their off-the-ball work. So it's going to be frustrating for Barcelona, you think? Especially with how Barcelona's form has been this season, towards the end of the season here. Milan Radenkovic, please stop. Please stop, dude. Thank you, Miguel, for dealing with that. So yeah, I think that Barcelona should ultimately get through, but I don't know. I can't say for certain that they will, just because I have a hard time trusting them. Josh Byrne, thank you for the donation, Josh Byrne. Sadly, my team isn't in it, but Champions League has been entertaining so far. Yes, I will agree with you, and I thank you for that 4.99, man. Josh Byrne back at it with the donations. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Just going through the lineups here. Match should be starting shortly. Napoli could go through, says Nelson. Good evening, says Chandler. Let's again appreciate that we're lucky to be watching the best player of all time, says. Oh, I lost that comment. Says Hemant. There we go. Bayern Chelsea predictions. I think that I can only see Bayern winning that match, especially with Chelsea. They have a limited squad, it looks like. So that's unfortunate for them. Whereas you look at Bayern's lineup and it's guns blazing, man. Bayern is my favorite to win it all. Moment of silence in memory of the victims of COVID-19. Okay, that's what the delay is for. That's a worthy delay. Why does Kike Setien look so serious? Is he getting the sack if they don't make the quarterfinal? Imagine Messi and Ronaldo out in the round of 16. I'm not sure that Setien will be there next season regardless. But I mean, that's not true. If Barcelona do go on to win the Champions League, then maybe they'll let him stay a little bit longer. But I think that it's going to be much like Sarri. If Barcelona go out after a 1-1 in the first leg and that away goal, I think that that's it for Setien. It has to be. You think JJ will actually change Benfica? Yeah, I do. He's a strong presence in the locker room and he'll demand a lot out of the players. And I think that Benfica will be better next season. Will we be as good? Will we be better in Europe? I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. Hello from Romania. What's up, Nicholas? Kickoff here. Don't you think City were lucky? So I did watch that back. They were fortunate in how they got their goals, yes. I thought that Real Madrid played fairly well for the most part, besides those obvious errors from Rafael Varane. But hey, man, that's football, right? That's what makes that's what makes predicting so difficult because things like that can happen. Rab21, thanks for joining me, man. It has been a while. I'm just hoping that this match isn't a snooze fest. Killer Chaos on CBS right now is local programming. Oof, that's rough, man. Napoli trying to work it out the back. Failed to do so. Is Griezmann a flop this season? I would say yes. I remember people saying, well, what about Eden Hazard? Well, Eden Hazard has been injured for much of the season. I think that this first season has been a bit of a write-off for him, whereas Griezmann has been playing regularly and just failed to integrate properly. Jose Afonso, regards from Brazil. Thanks for joining, man. Game for Steve. He's just outside. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Chance for Napoli. Ooh. Mertens. Mertens. More league content from Australia. Oof. Off of the post already. Can you believe it? And now Griezmann in the other direction. Imagine this is the match where he finally takes control and takes a step forward in his Barcelona career with some decent play. I mean, he's shown flashes throughout the season. I wouldn't say that he's been completely terrible for all of it. But with all the hype, with the saga behind it, with the amount of money they paid for him, what minute am I on? I am at 3 minutes in. Yes, he picked Roberto over Puig, which I was sort of surprised on. I thought that Ricky would have been in there for sure. Napoli on the ball. Napoli has actually looked decent so far. We haven't seen much from Barcelona. Mind you, we're 3 minutes in. Insigne, wide to Rui. Yeah, Napoli is looking at it. Napoli is really looking at it. Of course, they have played more recently. Variety, do you edit the videos that you upload or did you hire an editor for it? Because they are really consistent and good at the same time. Oh, chance here. Napoli, Mertens. Ooh, maybe he should have tried to take it on himself. Tried to play it wide to Callejon. And yes, I do edit the videos myself. I was my first job out of university was a video editor for Watch Mojo. So I'm familiar with editing. I'm not the best editor in the world, but I can do a job. Here we go. Napoli looking good. Jose Alfonso. Which team could debut in 2022? Qatar not included. Oof. Long bomb. Could debut at the 2022 World Cup? Oh man, that's a tough question. You're gonna have to make me look up where or who hasn't qualified for a World Cup yet. Here, let me add you to the ticker there. But thank you for the donation. And Charlie Otterman with £5. David Ospina is going to score a hat trick. Mark my words. You might be right. Ospina hat trick incoming. Thank you, Charlie Otterman, for that. But that's an interesting question. José from Brazil. Jose. Maybe that's a video. Maybe that's a video idea. Where's Dembele? I guess he wasn't declared fit enough in time. Barcelona corner. Messi. Thoughts on Lozano? Every time I've seen him play for Napoli, he hasn't been that great in my opinion. Lewandowski penalty? Ooh. Will I show full matches? No, I can't. To anyone who's asking, you cannot show matches on YouTube. That is illegal unless you have the copyright clearance to do so. Unless you have the rights to stream UEFA Champions League, which very few people do. Bayern 1-0 up. Bayern, I should say. I'm already thinking of the Europa League. Napoli still looking decent on the ball. Of course, if this ends 0-0, then Barcelona will go through on away goals. Koulibaly wide to Mario Rui to go forward for Napoli. They've had some good luck down that left flank. Goal Ter Stegen. Yep, that's it. Long ball forward to Mertens. Good touch inside. Ooh, that's a bad strike. Bad strike from Piotr Zielinski. Way over the bar. Funnily enough, this chat isn't being as hard to moderate as presidential interview streams for Benfica. Bayern score a pen. Have you been watching MLS's back? No, not really. I watched Montreal's games and they were terrible. Honestly, looked really, really bad. But other than that, I found it hard to get into the MLS's back tournament. Here we go. Barcelona going forward now down that left flank. Alba inside to Messi. Blocked by Koulibaly. Let's see. Messi. Was it a handball? I didn't see. Now, corner kick for Barcelona. Rakitic to take. I do wonder if Rakitic will be there next season. All this talk of him leaving yet again. Ball in. Goal! It's a goal for Clément Lenglet. And Barcelona are 1-0 up after just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Goal for Barcelona. So now Napoli, if they tie it up, then it would go to extra time. But any other scored draw, whether it's 2-2, 3-3, whatever, and they'll go through. Wouldn't that be something if Napoli get a goal here? It will be disallowed, you think, for that shove on Mertens? I wonder. I don't know. Checking VAR. It's a goal. Check over. It's a goal. Barcelona 1-0 up. Specimen says it's not supposed to be a goal. I don't know. To me, I don't mind that. To be honest with you, that was some weak defending from Mertens to let himself just get bullied like that. Like, when it's a corner kick, you have to expect to have arms on you. Don't just fall to the ground like that. Maybe I'm just a old head. Napoli, pressure's on now. What you got up your sleeve, Gattuso? Thank you, Matthew Park. Thank you for the kind words, man. Still betting on Napoli? Ooh, that would be huge. Let's hope, man. I hope that we get lots more goals in this game. I got Peter Drury as my commentator. Ooh, you're lucky. I don't know who I have. I'm watching this on DAZN, and they don't typically have the greatest commentators. Rakitic has been playing pretty well so far. Hasn't had to do a ton, but He's been solid. Next goal will probably decide this match. Unless Napoli score it, and then it's the only goal. Then we're going to extra time, baby. Dude, it's amazing to see how fast your channel is growing. I remember watching your CL streams last year. It was around 200 people. Yeah. I haven't even checked how many we have here yet. 768, it says. Wow. There's a lot of people. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Is Watch Mojo Canadian? Yes, it is. Located in Quebec, Canada. Daniel, thank you for the kind words, man. Yeah, Peter Drury is my favorite commentator by far. Absolutely. Will you be streaming every single UCL match? I'm going to do as many as I can, that's for sure. Here we go. Another ball down that left flank by Barcelona. Jordi Alba with Griezmann. Ooh, slips through to Suarez still. No. Well done by Koulibaly there. But they failed to clear their lines. Rakitic wide. Good evening from Austria. Hey, Elena. In Brazil, this game is being streamed on Facebook Watch. Really weird. That's cool, man. I wish that we had more matches that we could watch on for free. But in Canada, it's such like a closed off market. Do I play FIFA? No. We'll say no. Kaya Kuhar, you need to treat me better. Again, guys, I wish I could show you this match. That would be amazing. If we could legit watch them together, like all in one stream. But unfortunately, I do not have the rights to the Champions League. Excuse me. Good high press here from Napoli. These are the kind of situations that won Manchester City the game. That high press on the goalkeeper and defenders. Man, Rafa Varane. Horrible game yesterday. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, guys. Australians have to watch early. Southpaw, what's up, man? Thank you for that donation. Southpaw. Love sports. I should know that by now. Thank you, man. And he says, you can tell Watch Mojo is Canadian by the way Rebecca says Celine Dion and Z instead of Z. Yeah. A lot of Canadians actually say Z. Myself included. De Jong is sleeping, getting caught in possession. He hasn't played much recently, has he? Courtois can't pass. Yeah, that may be true. But Varane should just be hoofing it out if he's in doubt. Is Jovic a flop? I mean, he's barely played. He was rarely given an opportunity, and then he got a few, and then it seems like he's just completely mishandled his time at Real Madrid. And here's Nelson Semedo streaming down the right. Well defended by Napoli there. Now can they get something going through Insigne, who drops it back. Kartik, yes, Frankie de Jong was injured for a while. Barca needs Lingardinho. Koulibaly, he's getting on in age now. Koulibaly. I wonder if he will still be of interest well, he certainly won't get as much for Napoli. Yeah, he's going to be turning 30 next year. He certainly won't get them as much money as he would have if they sold him a summer or two ago. But he'll still come at a pretty penny. Foul by Mertens. Victor says, "Why we ain't pressing?" Yeah, man. It's been a little bit lethargic when Barcelona are out of possession. Nitin N. Not well. First of all, let me add your name to the ticker here, and then I will answer your question. Oh, there we go. And thank you for the donation, by the way. Frankie de Jong forward to Lionel Messi. But Nitin N asked, not much quality still, but still, what do you think about football played in Indian leagues? Now, I haven't watched much football played in Indian league. I did a Roots of the Rivalry on the Kolkata Derby, which was really interesting, and it was really fun to see how football and the history of India sort of live symbiotically, you know? So that was really fun, and I watched a lot of clips of Mohan Bagan and Bengal while I was doing that video. But other than that, I probably haven't watched as much Indian football as I should. It's a market that's always interesting. You always hear about these former big stars going from Europe and being player coaches or whatever. I remember Nicholas Anelka was there for a while. But yeah, I really should check out some ISL. And thank you again for your donation. "20 minutes in, still 1-0 Barcelona, just the one goal to speak of." Napoli having a tough time getting anything on target, any sort of meaningful opportunities in that sense. Is Alphonso Davies the future of the Canadian national team, says the one Mexican? And the present. He's the future and the present of the Canadian national team right now. Him and Jonathan David. Jonathan David, of course, you guys will know, just signed with Lille in Ligue 1. So he'll be filling the shoes of Victor Osimhen, who will be at Napoli, actually, next season, which I think is a great signing. Man, Jose Callejon looks like a guy straight out of the 50s with that mustache. Cavani to Benfica. Yeah, Jimmy Conrad just tagged me in something on Twitter I saw. Oh, opportunity for Napoli from a free kick. Headed away. He said something about Benfica. What did he say? Damn, Benfica making moves, Adrian. What are we saying here? Cavani signed to Benfica, according to Tancredi Palmieri, not the most reliable source, but yeah, it definitely feeds into the into the program, recent programming, basically saying that Benfica is going to sign Cavani. We'll see. I'll believe it when it's announced. Nelson Semedo forward with Barcelona. Griezmann, Rakitic. Barcelona looking better and better as this match goes on. Suarez wide to Messi with some space. Closed down by 2. Oh, he gets through. Was that a trip? Still going. Oh, what a goal by Lionel Messi. That's why you stay on your feet and you don't just go down for the penalty. 2-0 Barcelona. this team is looking much better in comparison to how they were playing recently in La Liga. 2-0, Barcelona. What a goal from Lionel Messi. That's why you stay on your feet. Surely that's it. I mean, if Napoli come back from this, wow. When does another career mode series come out? I don't know if I'll be doing another one, to be honest with you. What a goal by Lionel Messi. Ospina. Off the hand of Ospina. Close. 2-0. More of that, please. I don't care who scores them. Tell Jorge Jesus to not sign Bruno Henrique. That left foot is something else. I agree with you, Erui. What's up, Moises? Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying this match. Antoine Griezmann, that's some good hustle. Now will it open up a little bit more? We've got De Jong going forward with the ball. Suarez on the outside against Manolas. Cuts inside. Ooh. Now Barcelona is going to play with a little more flow to their match, I'm sure. A little more free flowing. How do you feel about the Bellingham transfer? I think that it was a good transfer for him. Obviously, they hope that he'll follow in the footsteps of Jadon Sancho, another young Englishman coming to the Bundesliga and settling in and putting in some great performances. I thought that it was embarrassing for Birmingham to retire his jersey number. That's crazy to me. I think that my tweet was like, well, why not retire Obafemi Martin's jersey number as well if you're gonna be handing out retired jerseys. But yeah. I think that will ultimately be a good transfer for him. I'm excited to see how he does because I haven't really seen much of his play, to be honest with you, besides highlight videos. And highlight videos obviously only show the good, you know? You're not going to go and see like, oh, failed touches and misplaced passes 2020 compilation, you know? So yeah, but I mean, with all of the hype around him, there's got to be something to his play. And I'm excited to hopefully see more of that via Dortmund. Is this going to get away from Napoli now? Griezmann. Nice to see Griezmann playing more centrally and Suarez sort of swapping with Suarez, taking turns floating out to the left. It's almost like a 4-2-3-1 that Barcelona are playing in the attack at times. With Sergio Roberto dropping a little bit centrally to play sort of alongside Rakitic. De Jong now. Back to Rakitic. Daniel Chikamba, you cannot see the game on YouTube. If you're looking to find streams on YouTube, that's going to be really tough. You can't stream matches on YouTube unless you have the rights for the country that you live in, which is a million dollar operation. So I wish you luck in finding a stream, my friend. Sergio Roberto to Cavani. I clearly have Cavani on the brain. Rakitic. Jeez. Can't stop thinking about Cavani and seeing him in a red kit. Oh, it'd be beautiful. I'd buy that for sure. First time I saw Cavani play was actually in Canada live. He was playing in the FIFA Under-20 World Cup And I went with my dad to Uruguay versus Zambia. No, was it? I gotta look this up. Uruguay, Zambia, U20 World Cup. Or maybe Gambia. I think it was Gambia. Anyway, yeah, he was playing. Luis Suarez was playing. Martin Cáceres was playing. I didn't even know who Luis Suarez was at the time. The only reason why I knew who Cavani was because he was in the matchday program as a player to watch. So, yeah, and ever since then, I've sort of followed his career at Palermo, Napoli, etc. Should Jesus Corona leave Porto? Yes. Napoli need to get something going here, because now it's like a 4-3-1-2 that Barcelona are playing. So they have their line of defenders and then the three midfielders just flat across the midfield. Ooh, Jordi Alba sort of failed to deal with that, but Ter Stegen's there to clean it up before Mertens can get there. But yeah, so Barcelona's playing with their four at the back and then a flat three in the midfield now, with Griezmann sort of tucked in behind as a false nine / central attacking midfielder behind Suarez and Messi, who's drifting all the way to the right as well. And Selm Schweiger, Gracia. Hey, Adrian, big fan. Thank you for all the insightful and entertaining work that you're doing. Big up. Thanks, man. That's really nice to hear. I appreciate that. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content recently since the return of football. Barcelona go streaming forward once again. Frankie de Jong, Jordi Alba, back to Suarez. Rebound. Was that a penalty? Oh, back post. Messi. Can he get it? He does. 3-0. Messi again with his second goal of the match. Wow. Messi has been looking good. The attack in general has been looking good. 4-1 on aggregate now, and Napoli are dead out here. I was really hoping for a more competitive game. I thought there was no point in watching the Bayern versus Chelsea game. That one is done already. Or you would think. This one seemed like it could be a little more competitive, especially given how Napoli have been playing more recently. But they really haven't showed up, especially in defense. I'm honestly surprised by it. I thought they would be a little bit better. Mike with the sauce. Bye. See you later, man. Thanks for joining us, though. He might as well score a hat trick at this point. Yeah. Sergio Martinez says, I was worried about this match. And I think that was a sentiment that a lot of Barcelona fans were echoing, that I was seeing prior to the match. I was seeing on Reddit, whatever, Twitter. There's a lot of people that were nervous about this match. There wasn't as much optimism, or there was some optimism, of course, but there wasn't as much confidence as you typically see from a Barcelona side. And that's understandable with how the season's been going. Why do a VAR check every goal? Sucks the joy out of the game, says Kartik. Yeah, for stuff like this, it's a little bit annoying. I guess they're checking if if it came into contact with his hand when he controlled it. I'm assuming that's what they're looking at. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. It did touch his hand, though. That angle from behind, it did touch his hand. I'd be surprised if they allow this goal. I think that this is going to be disallowed. If it touches his arm, as unfortunate as it is, it will not be a goal. At any point in the build-up, no matter how unlucky it is, it will not be a goal. If it touches any part of the hand of any player in the build-up, no matter how close their arm is, Whatever, doesn't matter. No goal. Handball. Yeah, and as the commentator is saying, you can argue about whether you agree with the rule, but as far as applying the rule, the referee did the right thing there. Trey Edwards, I guess you were right about Juve, Adrian. Just that they haven't been playing very well? Yeah, they unfortunately haven't been playing very well. And Sarri's just not the right match for that club with the players that they have. And they need to do some real investing now. Here we go. 2-0. Napoli handed a lifeline. They need to turn this around. And soon. If they get a goal before halftime, we're still in business here. If Napoli score before the half, this isn't over. That looked like it was offside. Adam Rezig. Does Lyon have a chance to go on? I don't know about that. It's hard to see Lyon progressing any further. Koulibaly with a horrendous ball forward. Juve have 6 trillion midfielders. True. A lot of midfielders, and none of them are that spectacular. It didn't touch his hand. Yeah, you could see from behind the ball changes direction when it goes off his stomach, off his arm, and then you can see the spin of the ball changes. It was the view from behind. Behind the goal, that is. Here we go. 10 minutes remaining here. Ryan says Pirlo as a manager seems weird. Pochettino would have been a better pick. Potentially. Who knows? Maybe Pirlo is the next best manager, you know? Playing time right now, 35:47. Here, I can do this though. How about this? Sofa score. Ooh, that was a decent ball in from Napoli. Can Barcelona get out now? Frankie de Jong. Ooh, no. There you go. Now you can see the time. Yeah, that's the thing with Pirlo getting it. He, ooh, close. Griezmann was also behind. Yeah, Pirlo is just a lack of experience, but maybe he'll be a Zidane type. But even Zidane had more experience than him. Much more when he took over Real Madrid. Each time something like the Pirlo situation happens, I remember Seedorf. Messi's goal was disallowed. Imran. It was disallowed for handball. Really, really unfortunate handball. Can you stream for PSG Atalanta game? Yeah, I definitely will do that. I'm really looking forward to watching that match. Handball, do you think? Yes. Yes, I think that it was the right call. It's just a really, really annoying call. But as far as applying the rules properly, yeah, the referee got it right. What's going on here, referee? Drop ball? Did it hit the referee or something? Might have missed it when I was looking at the chat. Phoenix Gaming, what's up, man? Thank you for joining me. Urias, get out with that joke. Yeah, I agree with you, Urias. PSG Atalanta will be a lot of fun. No Mbappe for PSG. PSG hasn't looked too strong lately. Mind you, Atalanta put in a limp performance recently as well. Think we might see a Messi hat trick, says Nevi Blue, and I agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised. All the way back to Ter Stegen. Napoli really hasn't been in anything close to controlling this match in the last 5-10 minutes. Koulibaly. Oh, taken out by Messi. Taken out by Messi. The referee blows it. Both players down. You hope that neither of them are injured. Now, did Messi have control of the ball, or did he just simply trip up Koulibaly? Ooh. He's about to clear the ball and Messi steps in. That's a weird one, but Messi had his foot in front of the ball. I could see that given. I could honestly see that being given. Messi was absolutely smashed there. Hopefully that's not an injury for him or Koulibaly. That's really unfortunate, man. You don't like to see that. But it did look like Messi took the ball. Yeah, he got his foot in front. For me, that's a penalty. I can't see it any other way. Ooh, his leg looked bad there. I can't tell if it's... Okay, no. Maybe it's fine. I don't know if that's a red card, though. I don't know if I agree with that. For whoever said that. I think that a red card is pretty harsh considering he only had eyes for the ball and he was trying to clear it, but... What is going on here? What are we calling? Potential penalty check. Oh, sorry. That's no card, but pen. Defo, says Kartik. I agree with you. If you gave him a yellow, but even calling that reckless, like Messi came from behind him and stole the ball quickly while he was swinging towards the ball. So, yeah, I feel like you don't even need to card him, really. He was just trying to clear the ball. He wasn't even challenging for the ball because he had the possession. I think that it should be a penalty personally, but let's see what they do. Let's see what we do here. Is the referee going to look at it? Or are they going to do a Premier League style and the referee doesn't even look? Nope, he doesn't even look. Oh, yeah, he is going. He is going. I think he'll only need to take a couple of looks at this. It looks like I might be behind you guys a little bit. Why do they bother showing that top view? Ah, I see. Yeah, it has to be a penalty. It's unfortunate, but it has to be a penalty. Oof. Come on, referee. Yeah, that last shot shows it. Penalty. No card though, right, referee? And it looks like Messi's going to be okay, which is good. It looks like they're both going to be okay. Yeah, RM Best. We've been talking about the Andrea Pirlo appointment a little bit in this stream. Yep, both players are fine. Penalty given. Messi still hasn't gotten up though, taking his time. Now, can Messi take it? That's the question. Because he received treatment, so does he have to go off the pitch or do they make an exception? Suarez, it looks like, is going to take it. Suarez, you'd fancy to make it 3-0 here. And he does. 3-0 Barcelona from that penalty. Unfortunate for Napoli, but ultimately the right call. Just like it was the right call to disallow Messi's goal, it's the right call to give a penalty for that, even though it is unfortunate. Ref helping Barca, says that guy. I don't know about that. I think that he's just applying the rules correctly, and saying that that's helping Barcelona is off, in my opinion. Three 0 Barcelona get their 3-0 lead back. Game is over, says Chandler. Has David Ospina made a single save yet? Yes, he's made one save. Poor guy. One save, 6 touches. Don't need any Opta stats on that. Both matches are pretty much formalities now, says Jamal. Let's see what's going on. 2-1 Bayern in that match. Yeah, there's no way Chelsea comes back from that. See match. You cannot see the match. I'm sorry, guys. This has been an eventful first half. Napoli, though. Disappointing. I was really expecting a much better game from Napoli. I really was. Still 3 minutes left in this half. 3 minutes of the added time for those delays. Can you see Napoli turning this around? I really cannot, to be honest with you. I think that Barcelona won't let it happen either. Frankie de Jong looking good on the ball there. Yeah, Jason, I heard you, man. Thank you for asking that question. But yeah, I don't see that happening. Lewandowski and Perisic scoring for Bayern. Abraham for Chelsea. Is that a penalty for Napoli now? It is. It is a penalty for Napoli. Here we go. Who knows, man? Hey, if they score here and then they score early in the second half, why not? We could have a game. We could have a very good game. Now let's see this because I missed. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to give that penalty for the Koulibaly thing, then Mertens beating Rakitic to the ball and Rakitic taking him out, then you have to give that there as well. I think that that should be a pen, in my opinion. Ter Stegen. Will he stay on his line? That wasn't a pen. The ref's under pressure. Bottle job. I mean, I don't know how you can say that that's not a pen when it's a very similar situation to the Messi penalty. Mertens got there before Rakitic. Rakitic didn't get the ball. Insigne to take the penalty. Here we go. Insigne. Ter Stegen, you gotta stay on your line, boy. Here we go. Insigne to take. And goal. 3-1 on the night. 4-2 on aggregate. So like I said, if Napoli can find a goal in the first 15 or so minutes of that second half, game on, baby. Game on. But the question is, can they pull it off? Because they have not looked very good. Ter Stegen with those FIFA 20 antics on the line, jumping all over the place. The Jersey Dudek on the line. Can Napoli turn it around? We'll see. You don't need to ask your questions so many times, Jason. Just once is enough, man. Kartik on rewatching, that was a pen, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the ref has gotten most of the decisions right in this game. You know, we're often very hypercritical of referees, especially now in the VAR age where we think that mistakes should not be made. But I think he's done a pretty damn good job with this one so far. Halftime has got to be in any moment now. Napoli at least have some possession here to close out the match. Ooh, Insigne. Oh, he almost got it across. Almost got it across, but well cut out by Lenglet. And that's it. Good end to the half for Napoli. If they can keep that going early, this will be exciting. Why couldn't we have this ref for the Juve game? Yeah, I need to rewatch that game. I do need to rewatch that game because I heard that the refereeing, some of the refereeing decisions was interesting. Akshu says, no matter the scoreline, Napoli have to always remember that they can get behind the Barca defense at any point of time. And I think given Barcelona's history in the Champions League in the last couple of seasons with how they have collapsed, that fear is always going to be at the back of their minds. And I think that if Napoli can get that goal I've been talking about in the first 15 minutes or so, I don't know if they'll completely collapse, but I think that Barcelona could start losing that mental game. I think that they could start thinking, "Go God, surely not, surely not. We're not going to do this again, are we?" They've shown that they can be mentally weak at times, so let's see. Show us the match. It's halftime, Jabari, and also you cannot show matches on YouTube. Thank you, Miguel Oliveira, absolute Don, running this chat. All right, let's take a quick look at the other match where it is still 2-1, 5-1 on aggregate for Bayern. So that is like done. No chance that is getting turned around by Chelsea. Unfortunate for them, but I mean, a first season for Frank Lampard that I personally think has been pretty good. Hasn't been perfect, but it's a team that is refreshing their squad. It's a team that will be very refreshed next season. And I don't think they're doing enough to refresh their defense. That's for sure. That's where they have the issues. But no, going forward, they're going to be stunning, especially if Pulisic can just stay healthy. If Pulisic can stay healthy, wow. Chelsea is going to be fun to watch next season. All right, let's see what Jimmy Conrad's saying here. Damn, Benfica making moves, Rabona TV. Okay, yeah. I hope that Benfica gets Edison Cavani. Everton Suarez is probably coming, it seems like. That's going to be a great signing. He's still very young. He was good at the Copa America last summer, I should say. Adrian, are you the type of guy to subscribe to a channel or depend on YouTube to recommend it to you? I do both. I subscribe to a lot of the channels that I enjoy. If I find myself going back to a content creator who I stumble across their video, if I find myself searching for that content creator and enjoying the next video I watch, usually at that point I'll subscribe. But I also like following recommendations from YouTube as well. I've discovered a lot of YouTubers via that. Will Messi continue the second half? We don't know yet. I would assume so, given that they need him out there. And if Napoli do score again and Messi isn't on the pitch, that's spooky for Barcelona. Garrett Lucius, don't think Chelsea can be called serious title contenders if they don't do anything to shore up the defense this summer. Completely agree with you. Crown 20 Ariane says, scared that Barca might crumble, but we'll see. What's up, Ariane? This man's been around my channel for a long time, so appreciate you. You've been around you're one of the oldest names I could recognize, actually. The ref is the one with Liverpool beating Barca 4. VAR having a mare. Says Pena. In what match? I think that it's been pretty good so far in this one, at least. Truly an incredible channel, says Moksh. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. If Barca bottle, then I'm shaking my head, says It's Chems. Get those trimmers ready, boy. Can you imagine if we get to witness another Barcelona collapse? That would be, if it isn't already, but some terrible damage to the Barcelona players' mental game. They would be very, very weak after that. Ayomide Adebayo, I just got here. Ever thought of doing a footy podcast, something like weekly football news or opinions, expectations? That's something that's been sort of floating around for a while. As for executing it, I don't know. Like for a while, I thought of doing the weekend recap just audio only, sort of in a podcast format, but we'll see. Something to think on for next season, which is going to be starting in like a month. Can Irving Lozano come in, and for who? He could come in. He could come in down the right. I wouldn't be surprised. In your eyes, was that a handball? Says Ivan Garcia. Yes, it was. Because you guys have to remember the rule switch. If there is a handball, whether your hand is here and it goes off your chest, whether your hand is sticking out like this, whether your hand is on your face and the ball hits your hand on your face, no matter what, in the build up to a goal, it will be called back. Whether it's the guy who scored or the guy who played the pass, whatever, it will be called back. So, do I like that rule? Not so much. Did the referee apply the rule properly? Yes, I think so. Ivan Garcia, thank you for your question, and thank you for the donation, man. Let me throw you on the ticker. Ivan Garcia. Thank you, man. All right. What do you guys think is going to happen? Let's see in the chat. What do you guys think is going to happen in this match? Have I spoken about Pirlo yet? Yes, I have, man. I think it's a huge gamble, absolute gamble, given the limited experience that he has. Very, very, very limited. Like I was sort of trying to equate it to Zidane, but you can't. Zidane had experience as an assistant and as the youth coach at Real Madrid. Alec, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Remontada, says Jason. Do you think Man City have a chance at winning the trophy? Yeah, of course. I think that Man City is maybe my favorite team to win it behind Bayern Munich. And speaking of which, Stephanie Myers dropped a donation. So let's add her to the ticker. And said, I'm a Chelsea fan. However, I would love to see a Man City versus Bayern Munich final. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Man City versus Bayern Munich. As I just said, those are probably my two favorites to win this competition. Bayern Munich, I think, has the capacity to beat anyone. And Man City certainly have enough individuals and a great manager as well, to be fair. I mean, he hasn't won it without Messi, of course. That's what everyone says. But, yeah, they can really hurt you on the counterattack, Man City. What is going on here with my ticker? It is all messed up. Barca either get destroyed in the second half or totally destroy Napoli, says Nevi Blue. Yeah, I wonder what's going on in the dressing room right now, because they need to avoid a situation where they concede early in the second half, because I think they'll lose it if they do. It's going to be very, very sketchy for them to hang on to that. Will Aubameyang sign a new Arsenal contract? Asks David Gonzalez Farrell. I think so. I think that Aubameyang will be staying at Arsenal. I think they're giving him that big, big check that he wants. The only sort of wild card is what other offers Aubameyang has. Like if Barcelona comes in and they want to make him the guy and they offer him a big contract and Champions League football, could he say no to an Arsenal extension? Yes. At that point, yes. Hey Adrian, do you consider covering the Russian Cup since Dejan Lovren moves to Zenit last week? That wasn't really a deciding factor for me, but I don't know. I don't know that I will cover the Russian Cup. Come on now. There we go. There we go. The ticker is fixed, as you all will be so happy to hear. Aubameyang is signing, only formalities left, says Sinner. I believe so too. Hey Adrian, Serie A and the Bundesliga are on ESPN Plus if you want to watch matches live. Thank you. I do not have ESPN Plus, but that might be something to consider depending on what happens with DAZN, because I'm a DAZN guy because I'm in Canada, so I get Serie A, Premier League, and the European competitions in there. Atletico for the champions, says Daniel. That would be fun to see. See João Felix as a Champions League winner. Juve had it coming, says Nanomite. Yeah, their scoring record in the Champions League in the last 2 seasons has been awful. I think Ronaldo scored all 7 of the goals they've scored in the knockout stages of the Champions League in the last 2 seasons. Not good enough. Jason says, I have a nice channel idea. Go through specific national teams to review the young talents. Yeah, possibly. I could add that to the list. I just want a new club to win the cup, not the usual, says Labraham. So that means you're going for Atalanta, right? Who else could you go for? Specimen wants Barca out. And me, as long as I'm entertained, I do not mind. Moksh. Javiri, commendable growth for the channel. Yeah, thank you. It's been a really fun summer. What do you expect Real Madrid to achieve next season, says Louis Villar. That's a really interesting question because I find Real Madrid difficult to get a read on. They had a very good season defensively, but you take Sergio Ramos out of there, and when Varane has to be that guy, he didn't step up to the plate on this occasion. Now, it could have just been a freak match for him, but I do worry about how they will look without a Sergio Ramos in there in the future. Mind you, Sergio Ramos isn't going anywhere, so next season, if they can replicate this defensive record and they can get a healthy Eden Hazard that is playing how he played at Chelsea, then I think that they're going to be a favorite for La Liga, I would say. I think that they'll do a lot better in the Champions League next season. Yeah, Adrian, how well do you think Leipzig will perform in the Champions League? They're really hard to call. Really hard to call because without Timo Werner, that's a huge loss for them. Soccer03 says, no way that was a handball. What do you think of the game so far? I think that had Napoli not scored that penalty, I would think that it was over. But getting that goal right before half could get the knees shaking a bit for Barcelona. Cavani to Benfica confirmed? Yeah, right, man. Really? So much Cavani talk. So much Cavani talk. I have to just check the Benfica Twitter just to be sure, but I don't think that there is any confirmation. We signed a goalkeeper and we signed Gilberto. That's it. No Cavani yet. Stop. Yeah. Will you make a video on the current Juve situation? I just did a Juve video quite recently, so possibly not, because I couldn't really say anything that I didn't say already in that first video where I talked about how their midfield is lethargic, how they don't play with enough width for my liking. Yeah. Will that change with Andrea Pirlo? I don't know. So once I see Andrea Pirlo's Juventus playing, I will make another video on Juventus and the differences. Pedro9, yeah, I know. It's Tancredi Palmieri, who has a great reputation for just saying whatever. just hitting tweet. Ooh, that high press from Napoli. Let's see how they do. Oh, that's a terrible touch by Manolas. Terrible touch. We're 30 seconds into the second half now. Napoli with the ball. Gattuso surely would have had them whipped into shape during that half. But let's see. Hey man, new to the channel, loving the content, wondering what team you support, Benfica, and why, says Will McCann. I support Benfica because of Nuno Gomes. It's my first sort of memories was watching Nuno Gomes. And that's how I fell in love with Benfica. And my parents are Portuguese. That's another big factor. Ronnie Das says, we do want to see you. Oh, really? I doubt that's what you meant to say. Usually that's not the sentiment. Here we go. Napoli going forward. Callejon. Barcelona down the right. Napoli break it up though. Foul on Messi. Can Atletico reach the final? Why not? I mean, I didn't foresee Napoli beating Liverpool. There's been a lot of results that didn't go as I personally expected them to go in this Champions League, which for me, that's great. I love that it's been unpredictable. That means that we're getting entertained, and who doesn't love a surprise? If it's as you expect it to be, that's no fun. Napoli looking more confident, says Goodfella, and I will agree with you. They're playing with a little more energy as well. Here we go. They need to remember their defensive duties, though. Lots of room for Barcelona on the left. Oh, Messi cannot string the pass through. Jordi Alba would have been in behind for a shot on goal, that's for sure. Now, can Napoli hit them in transition? Mertens, oof, couldn't quite get it. How much time left? We're looking at, I mean, there's still pretty much the entire second half. It's not even the 50th minute yet. Have Barcelona assassinated Manolas yet? No, not yet. Ooh, Insigne just couldn't slip past Sergio Roberto there. Nelson Semedo back in the Varane territory, but he just hoofs it forward, which is maybe what Varane should have done yesterday. Free kick to Napoli. Can they hurt Barcelona from this? Oh, Rakitic with the unnecessary foul. Mario Muniz. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm not going to believe anything until Benfica announces. Here we go. Mario Rui. Corner for Napoli. Costas Manolas. Imagine he repeats what he did against Barcelona when he was playing for Roma. Why don't you put the game on the stream? Laz Richard asks. You can't do that on YouTube. Ooh, Koulibaly. Koulibaly over the bar. My God, it is hot in here. Ter Stegen forward. Great ball by Ter Stegen. Nothing I love more than keepers just dropping dimes on their teammates. Here we go. Fabian Ruiz. Inside. Zielinski. Ruiz again. Callejon on the outside. Ruiz. Slipped. Another corner. Adrian, why don't you wear sunglasses for us? Can't. Sorry, dude. Claudio Costa. Boa noite. Boa nossa pessoa. Thoughts on the Lyon Juventus game? I need to watch that one still. Do you believe in climate change? Yeah, I do. Callejon, good ball. Away by PK. Unchallenged. Moksh says, not a Benfica fan, but still hope they get back to their former glory. Thanks, dude. Thank you. What do you think about Milinkovic-Savic to Arsenal? Surely the right move for Arsenal if they want to upgrade? Yeah, I'd say so. I thought that if they were going to get Thomas Partey, that would be a huge signing, but I don't know if that's going to transpire unless they pay up that 50 million that Atletico was asking for. But that would be a great signing. Milinkovic-Savic also will be an improvement on their midfield compared to what they have there already. Ball wide to Callejon. Napoli all over Barcelona right now. Good ball by Callejon. Finds Mertens at the back post. The flick right at Ter Stegen. That flicked header from Insigne. Barca crumbling at the back, says Kartik. And Napoli are looking dangerous, says Mac Wolf. And I would agree. I would definitely agree with you. Good block by the ass of Nelson Semedo. Napoli scoring in the next 10 minutes, says Herbert doesn't have his eggnog. Yeah, as a neutral, I would love to see a Napoli goal anytime in the next few minutes here. Urias Tosh asking the important questions. If the earth was flat, would that make free kicks easier or harder? Good question. Do you get more dip when the earth is curved? Do you think Leipzig can win the UCL without Werner? I don't think so. I can't see them going much further than the quarterfinals. Yes, Jonathan Mutanda, it is 3-1 still. Napoli is looking the stronger team at the moment. Young cow, I think Barca will blow it. That would be incredible to see. Absolutely shocking. Everyone's saying Barca might blow it. Miguel says, I doubt it, or at least hope they won't do it 3 times in a row. Yeah, man, like I was saying, that would be such like a... You don't come back from that. Doing that 3 times in a row. Adrian, when's the next watch-along? It's going to be another champs. Basically, I'm trying to do watch-alongs as often as possible throughout this Champions League and Europa League tournament. So we'll probably do one for Inter versus Bayer Leverkusen or for Wolves versus Sevilla. And then for all the... we'll go round by round. We'll choose a match, basically, to watch together. Or multiple matches to watch together each round. Oh, good ball forward. Fabian Ruiz just out of reach for him. Still... Oh, that's a poor pass by Ruiz. Very poor pass. That was a good opportunity for Napoli. With a round of 8 all being one leg, could this be the best chance for the foreseeable future where we can get an underdog first-time winner like Atalanta? Absolutely. If you make it out of the round of 16, you're just 3 victories away from being a Champions League champion. You know, it's going to be a really interesting spin on the Champions League this season. I welcome it. That's pretty fun. There's no room for mistakes. There's no second leg to turn things around, you know? You gotta just win every single match. No playing for draws and away goals, nothing. How do you think Spurs can do in Europa? I think that they'll go pretty deep in the Europa League. Well, they have some qualifying to do still, but I think that they can go pretty deep. Still 3-1 at 57 minutes, says Basil Khalid. Basil Khalid. All right, let's see it, Napoli. Let's see what you can do. They got to find a way through here. Barcelona is defending a little bit better than they were at the beginning of this half. I want PSG to win, says Miaz Amin. I am sorry, Miaz, but I will be cheering against PSG because you know I love Atalanta and I want to see Atalanta do well. I want to see them make it past PSG. Who's your Ballon d'Or player of the year? So far, I would give it to Lewandowski. He's been incredible. Lewandowski's been incredible. Kevin De Bruyne has been fantastic. Ciro Immobile with a great achievement, equaling Higuain's record in the Serie A scoring. A lot of penalties, which, penalties are hard in their own right to convert, but when Higuain did those 36 goals, only 3 of them were penalties, which is extremely impressive. What is going on there? Nice pull. Speaking of Inter, do you think they might keep progressing even if the rumors of Conte leaving are true? Says Ezekiel Balza. Yeah, I think that they will continue to get better. I think that Conte will stay at least for this season, but don't be surprised if we have a similar thing to his situation at Chelsea where it will just continue to devolve for him at Inter. I mean, this guy has a history of sort of blowing things up around him. He did it at Juve. He did it with the Italian FA. He did it at Chelsea. Oh, Insigne in behind. Good tackle by Piqué. Napoli corner. Corner for Napoli here. 60th minute. Punched away by Ter Stegen. Cleared by Griezmann. Back into the mix. Do you think Barcelona will continue their Italian curse, aka losing to Italian sides? It's not looking like it yet. Napoli need to score really quickly here. Nice little dive by Messi there. Zielinski just clipped him, but it certainly looked like a dive. We'll see. Who have been the scorers? Lenglet and Messi for Barcelona. Messi with a brace. And Lorenzo Insigne from the penalty spot. Kyon looks like Jim Carrey from Sonic. Yeah, he does. Should Barcelona hire Jurgen Klinsmann? Ooh, that would be an interesting one. Well, that is a terrible free kick. Terrible free kick. See ya, Bena. Thanks for joining us, man. Miguel, I hear you on that one. JT, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, Messi doesn't have a brace. No, his goal got called back. It was Suarez. My bad. I forgot. In my head that transpired differently. What's going on in the Bayern one? Still 2-1 Bayern. It looks like they're dominating this match for the most part. Niklas Süle comes in for Jerome Boateng. Coutinho on for Perisic. Yeah, that was my bad. Not a brace for Messi. Messi did score earlier in the game. Had a goal disallowed. Forgot that Suarez took the pen. Where's this being played? This is being played at the Camp Nou. The round of 16 games they allowed to be played at the team who was due the second leg at home. They allowed them to play that second leg at home. But following this, from the quarterfinals onwards, they're all going to be played in Lisbon. Mr. Herrera says, if Barca choke here, will it be worse than Juve's choke against Lyon? I would have to say so. I would definitely have to say so, given that they are 4-2 up right now, playing at home. Semedo down the right. Cuts inside for Messi. Bad pass. Oof. Messi. Semedo. Some better control here from Barcelona. Napoli isn't pressing as much as they were before, but they've won the ball back here. They were playing a little bit deep in their own end for a while. Manolas with a sketchy pass back to Ospina. Ooh, that's awkward. What is he doing, Manolas? Two terrible plays. Jordi Alba fouled there. The game is over, says that guy. Yeah, it's 65th minute, 3-1 Liverpool. Or, my God. 3-1 Barcelona. Where's my brain? Frankie de Jong. Manolas replacing Varane today. Yep, that's right. La Tempête. Coutinho to Everton. I mean, Coutinho needs to go. He needs to take a step back like James Rodriguez. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Shout out to Simon Edwards. It was great to have someone to be able to interview for that. And such a knowledgeable guy. Fidel saying Lewandowski is overrated. Wow. Interesting take. Fabian Ruiz. Liverpool, again, you got me saying Liverpool. Barcelona is, because I was reading that comments of you guys saying Liverpool. Barcelona defending well after that blip in their defensive ability. Ooh, Messi almost gets it back across for Suarez. James to Wolf, says Akshay. Ooh. Derek Ward just came in. Love Rabona TV. Thank you, man. Thanks for joining us as well. Ban that guy. Fidel with the with the troll. David Rodriguez, I wish you luck in finding a stream, but you won't be able to find any on YouTube. Good ball in. Oh, that was a decent ball by Insigne. But again, well defended by Barcelona. Fabian Ruiz, wide. Mario Rui. Oh, passing has not been great. James to Juventus, says that guy. That's a transfer I could see happening. Michael Gurazza. Adrian, what do you think about Atleti and Cholo? Any chance for winning it at last without Real in the picture? It's true. They've only ever lost against Ronaldo teams. Right? Yeah. And Ronaldo's out. Real is out. It's Atletico's time, baby. No longer the cursed ones. Or the jinxed ones. El Pupas. But no, teams like Atletico and Atalanta with this one-off system, you never know, right? We can all agree this Champions League is Barcelona's. I do not agree with you, actually. Casasolwa Lovemore. I do not. I believe that it's Bayern's Champions League. I would fancy Bayern over Barcelona myself if they were to meet. What a ball that is to Griezmann, and he doesn't manage to control it. Great ball over the top. Sergio Roberto not trying to play that tough ball. Oh, Jordi Alba. Decent cutback, but well cut out. Oh, what a turn that is by Rakitic to get away from Dries Mertens. Yeah, can you imagine? As soon as Griezmann leaves Atletico, they win it. That's the thing, is like even if Barcelona, or hang on, is there an actual bracket? Like, who do we know? Let's look at this quickly. Let's look at the bracket for the Champions League. Ice Cold says Bayern are favorites. I would agree with you there personally. Let's see. Young Cow says Man City have the best squad and Pep really needs this. Fixtures and results. Chelsea, Bayern. So it's likely going to be Barcelona versus Bayern. Atletico versus Leipzig. I like Atletico in that one. Lyon versus Man City. I can only see Man City winning that one. Although they did struggle against Lyon a couple times the last, or 2 seasons ago, was it maybe? Maybe I'm getting that confused with something else. PSG versus Atalanta. I can't wait to watch all these matches with you guys. This is going to be fun, especially Bayern Barcelona. Oof. Oof. On Friday, next Friday. That is if Barcelona makes it through. There's still 22 minutes. Rahul Sharma says Liverpool would have definitely won this Champions League if Adrian didn't mess up. Bayern will suffer under Barcelona. They did even under Guardiola, says Casasolwa Lovemore. Goal by Tolisso. Is Mbappe fit? I guess you're asking for Atalanta match? I don't think so. Another good ball. Ooh. Another decent ball into the box, but it's headed over. Pablo Lopez. It was last season. Lyon beat Man City 2-1 and tied them 2-2 also. Lyon is a really hard team to get a read on as well because they were poor in Ligue 1, but in Europe, they've consistently done enough. Lozano heading over. Napoli scored 2 goals and Barcelona are out. Flacco 6, I've talked a lot about the Pirlo thing. This is the last time I'll mention it, but I don't mind mentioning it again one more time for you. It's a huge gamble for Pirlo to be appointed as their coach because of his lack of experience in coaching. But you never know what's going to happen. I guess that they thought that he's more of a Juve man. Maybe they're sort of looking to Zidane doing well at Real Madrid for inspiration. They had him as their under-23s coach before, but now he's the man that's going to take over for the first team. So we'll see how he does. What's your opinion on Pirlo? Yeah, again, I just said that, so you guys know now. If Barcelona win the Champions League, world know my name, because I knew it from the start. Cool, man. Best of luck with your prediction. Gattuso is getting the shouting going, man. Let's see him rage. Let's see Gattuso rage. He's starting. He's getting there. He's amping up. Ezekiel says that I'd be surprised if this year's champion isn't Bayern or City. Carlos Aguirre. Adrian, how's your week been? It's been good, man. It's been good. I tried golfing yesterday for the first time ever. Fun. Oh, De Jong dribbles out of a maze of players there. Beautiful. Messi down the left to Alba. Back inside. Suarez. Doesn't go down. Good man. Today I was binge watching some Rabona TV before the watch along. I love how you pay a lot of attention on pronunciation. Constructive criticism hashtag split as Hajduk. Gotcha. Thanks, man. I try to get my pronunciation right, but with so many different names and languages and particular pronunciations for certain things, it can be hard to get them all. Yeah. Will we see another Joe Jordan incident? Did Barca make any subs? Barca has not made any subs yet. Free kick for Barcelona. Just over 15 minutes left. Messi to take. Dealt with well by Napoli. Barca for the win, says Rodrigo. Frankie de Jong. He's had a good match, I thought. He's had a very good match. Now, can Napoli hit them in transition? Lozano's forward. Insigne taking on Semedo. Good ball by Insigne. No, out of reach. Just a little too long. Rakitic now. Brent with a T. I miss Paco. Yeah, man. He'll be back. Griezmann does well. Barcelona are moving the ball around nicely now. Playing with confidence. Seeing this out. This is good. This is good from Barcelona. moving the ball super well. If they played consistently like this, there would be no questions that Setien would be playing around, and there'd be no question that they would have won La Liga. But it's finding this gear for them that has been difficult. Too many times they just look slow on the ball. And like they lack ideas in the attack. But this has been a good performance from them, I'd say. Griezmann, De Jong. Oh, what a ball from De Jong. Luis Suarez is in. Tackled. Whew, that was a decent ball forward from De Jong, though. Are you paying attention to Red Bull Bragantino in Brazil? I've checked on them a bit. But I was thinking of doing a video on Red Bull and all the different teams and sort of what the structure of the clubs are. Suarez. I don't know if there's enough contact there for that to be anything. Ooh, Politano deflected into the side netting. 4-1 Bayern, I'm hearing. Wow. 7-1 on aggregate. Here we go. Corner kick for Napoli. Oh, down. Napoli have not scored. No fake goals, guys. Why doesn't Quaresma become the Ilsinho of the Italian league, come on in the final 30 for a Europa League club and tear it up against the tired legs? What's going on here? They're calling for a penalty? Longley on Manolas? No, there's nothing there. How can that be anything? If anything, Manolas had a handful of Longley's shirt. Another corner. Bayern's team is scary. Yeah, I'll agree with you. They've had some time off, but apparently they're looking pretty sharp still. I mean, to be beating Chelsea 4-1. Elif Elmas is coming on for Fabian Ruiz. There is 12, no, even less than that. 11 minutes left. Arkadiusz Milik on for Insigne. Here we go. The last roll of the dice here for Gattuso. Ball in for Napoli. Punched away by Ter Stegen. Koulibaly. That's some bad control. Barca has a lot of superstar talent that can catch out a team-oriented side like Bayern, says Vasilios Celios. Adrian, do you think Lampard is the right man for Chelsea even after this humiliating loss? Yeah, I think so. I don't think anyone expected them to beat Bayern, to be honest. I certainly did not. And I think considering the entirety of the season, he got them in Champions League spot. He got them to a cup final. He advanced from the group stage of the Champions League. I think that's fine. Ball in. And that's a goal for Milik. Oh, offside. Oh, no. Will it be called back? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's offside. Big time. Good call. Good call by the referee. Again, I think the referee's done a great job. Chelsea need Donnarumma. Yeah, Chelsea definitely need a new keeper. Caballero has been decent when he's been called upon, but Kepa is just not that guy. He is the most expensive keeper, but he is not that guy. Know what I mean? Nikhil Palavalasa. Nikhil Palavalasa. That is a sick name. What does Barca have against using subs? That is a good question for Mr. Kike Setien. No sub made yet. I guess who could he bring on? There's a lot of young guys. He could bring on Ansu Fati. He could bring on Puig, Junior Firpo. He has a young bench. Very young bench. Ansu Fati, Conrad de la Fuente, Ludovic Reis, Monchu, Alejandro Orellana, Ricky Puig, Ronaldo Araujo, Junior Firpo, Oscar Mingueza, Iñaki Peña, and Neto. I mean, not the most recognizable names on that Barcelona bench, is it? And I thank you for that £2 donation, man. Let me add you to the ticker here. Thank you so much, everyone who's donated so far. I'll go through all the names again at the end of the stream. Nikhil Palavalasa. Thank you so much. Time is running out for Napoli. Do you think that City paid way too much for Ake? That's always an interesting question. People saying, well, yeah, they overpaid for him or they whatever. The market's so weird right now that you're going to end up paying extortionate amounts for players no matter what. If you want the players, teams know that big clubs such as City that are rich are going to be able to afford them. So if they want them, pay our price. Otherwise, see you later. So I don't know. They wanted Nathan Ake. They identified him as a player that they want. And if they really want him, then whatever they pay doesn't really matter to me. Unless it's like 250 million, which then is like just insane. You know? Krispy Kreme, I've answered this question so many times, man. Honestly, I've answered this Pirlo question so much. Barcelona are making their first substitution. Antoine Griezmann is out. Monchu is coming on. 84th minute. Griezmann off. Not the greatest. Not the greatest night for him. Again. Story of his season. Dembele is watching the stream. Dembele is checking his Call of Duty stats. What country do I live in? I live in Canada. No problem, Krispy Kreme. I've answered that Pirlo question like 4 times. I think people will start getting annoyed if I answer it over and over again. What's up, Hitman? It's been a while. Good to see you. Ball in. Milik turns. Blocked by Longley. That's very well done by the defender. Ball to the back post. Ooh, a little too deep. Stopped by Ter Stegen. No one there for the rebound. Oh, Messi loses it in his own box or in his own area or defensive area, I should say. Nate, honest man. I live in Quebec. De Jong. What a match he's been having. Frankie de Jong looking good. Oof. Oh, it went off of the post. It wasn't a stop by Ter Stegen. I mean, he had it covered. (7-1) end of second half. 4-1 Bayern over Chelsea. 7-1 on aggregate. It's looking like Barcelona will be going to Lisboa. Adrian, do you like Barca? I don't dislike Barca. The only team I do like is Atalanta and Benfica. That's it. Miguel and I were joking around when Benfica was playing terribly that, hey, we're Atalanta fans now. Have been since our birth. We bleed blue and black. But no, we're both Benfica boys. Just enjoy watching Atalanta. Here we go. Nelson Semedo streaming forward down that right-hand side. Against his countryman Mario Rui. Bad ball into Luis Suarez. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Giovanni Di Lorenzo almost absolutely destroyed Napoli's hopes. Drove them into the ground. Benfica till I cry, says Miguel. Exactly. Do you like cricket or any other sport? I do not like cricket. Well, it's not that I dislike it, but I've never watched it. Um, but I enjoy watching other sports. I enjoy watching basketball, but I don't follow it necessarily. Ball across. Napoli still pushing with just a few minutes left in this game. Typical Canadians not liking cricket. Is that typical Canadian? I mean, how many Indians are big fans of the NHL? Sorry, not or or people from Sri Lanka or whatever. What's the top team in cricket right now? Who is the top team in cricket? No, I did not. I did cry when we lost to Santa Clara 3-4. Yeah, seriously. Psycho, weird to say Griezmann as the worst signing when Hazard has done way less, but Hazard has been so injured throughout most of the season. It's hard to really judge him. Um, you know, India is considered the best. Yeah, top country in cricket still. Some say Australia. Jahad says England. Number one in rankings. Okay, it's India. Okay, Avi, thank you. 5 minutes of added time. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone knows now. Casa Solwa. We know you think that Barcelona is going to win. Very confident of it. Here we go. Can Napoli at least make the last few minutes fun? Oh, finish that. Finish that. Swing and a miss. Ooh, well done by Mario Rui. And the foul. Luis Suarez is going off. Which league is better, La Liga or Premier League? I mean, based on what? What are you talking about? The teams? As far as competitiveness? What's more enjoyable to watch? That's a pretty, it's a loaded question. Lewandowski break Ronaldo's scoring record. What has been the best kit of the season? I do love those Roma kits. I do love Roma kits. I do love just the kits that Nike has been releasing lately in general. Maybe not Liverpool's. I don't know how I feel about Liverpool's kit for next season. Still 4-2 on aggregate. A few minutes left here. Ooh. Manchu. All 5 of Napoli's changes have been made. Barca have made just 2. Bayern Barca quarterfinal, says GTD. That's going to be a really fun match to watch together, guys. Miguel, performance of the night. Top performer of the night has been Miguel. Internet failing, mouse failing, but still moderating. Let's go. Atta boy. Top performer. Man of the match. Oh, that's a great ball. Napoli. And he drove it straight at Ter Stegen. Just drive that across, and anyone could have got a touch on that, and that might be a goal. But, hey. Beldy, I am a BVB fan, and I hate our new kit. Yeah, I don't love the new Borussia Dortmund kits. Not my favorite. Just a minute left here, boys. Then we'll go through all of the donations from this stream, if I can find them. Now that YouTube has a new viewer activity, maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's how I look at it. Last chance here for Napoli. Cleared away by Piqué. Koulibaly. Good control there. Well done, Koulibaly. And Elmas. Wow, Elmas looking good on the ball there, but it's too little too late for Napoli. Ooh. Kartik Johnny, hate the BVB fans not selling Sancho to us, but sell your whole team to Bayern. Well, it's not the fans' choice, but point taken. I mean, they don't have to sell anyone to anyone. If you want to buy a player of theirs, you pay the price that they're asking. That's it. They don't owe anything to you. And that's the end of this game. 3-1 Barcelona on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. Napoli are out. Barcelona will move on to play against Bayern Munich next Friday, I believe it is. Cannot wait to see that match. That's going to be great. We'll have some other watch-alongs before then as well. I want to watch PSG Atalanta. I hope they don't play on the same day. And hopefully all the matches will be on separate days so that we can, not have to pick and choose between one or the other. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this watch-along. If this was your first time, hopefully you'll join us once again. We'll be doing quite a few, as I just said. And I want to give a big thank you to all of those who donated today, like Josh Byrne, José Afonso from Brazil, Charlie Otterman, Southpaw Love Sports, Nitin N, Ivan Garcia, Stephanie Myers, and Nikhil Palavalasa. Sick name. Also, everyone, another big thank you to our moderator, Miguel Oliveira, doing a great job despite his internet and his mouse failing. A happy birthday to Trey Edwards, which is next Friday, but in case I don't speak to him again, happy birthday to him. Yeah, it is hot as hell in this room. I am dying, and so I definitely need to get out of here. My computer is blowing hot heat out. Whew. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you joining me, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be a preview to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. All right? Bye.